My client died of narcissistic abuse. I made a video about him in December, I think December 14th, if you want to go back and look at it. I'm a psychotherapist of decades, and I have a specialty in narcissistic abuse. And I don't know why I didn't say in that video that he had died. I think I had to sit on it and think about it a little bit. By the time he died, he was no longer my client, but I did hear through the grapevine that he had contracted a very bizarre illness that killed him within a few weeks. I do know during the time that we worked together, he was struggling mightily with fear of his wife. She was a malignant narcissist. And even though he could have physically overpowered her with both hands tied behind his back, that didn't matter. The fear for him was really real. And this is true for a lot of victims of narcissists. Narcissistic abuse heals, masquerading that word so this video doesn't get shadow banned. Narcissistic abuse heals. We already know that narcissistic abuse can make people really physically unwell, but it can also be worse than that. I wish I could say that this is the first client or person that I know personally or professionally who has died from narcissistic abuse. He is not. And as a society, we need to wake up to these relationships and the damage that they do. And whether you are a divorce attorney, a police officer, a GAL, a PC, a judge in family court, and especially if you are a therapist, you need to be aware that these relationships are just not normal relationships that just didn't work out, or that the people who are victimized are either naive or weak, because they're neither, or that the people who choose to be in a relationship with a narcissist are somehow broken or their pickers are broken. That's just not the case. Narcissistic abuse heals. My client was healthy and strong and fit, and a bizarre illness took him before the best doctors in the country could do anything to help him. If you are a therapist, you need to know more about narcissistic abuse. If you are the friend of someone, if you are someone who is in an abusive relationship, please find out more about narcissistic abuse because it could mean your life. The cruelest part of all of this is that narcissists really never have to raise a hand to their victims. The cruelty of their psychological abuse is enough to kill their victims by making them that physically sick, or that the victims just take care of it themselves because they can no longer tolerate the treatment. As a society, we need to wake up because we can't lose any more good people to the cruelty of narcissism, while the narcissists roam free, just looking for their next victim.